It's your boy, JoJo Breezy. And today we're doing something different. We're not making any basketball analysis videos. We're not making any like basketball 1v1s and working just like in the gym putting up some shots. Today we're doing something different. I'm creating a new thing that we do. It's officially time. Wait, my fault. It's officially time. I have never been more proud to be a Charlotte Hornets fan. And I have a new favorite player in the NBA. This guy is my favorite player in the NBA. And I know what you're about to say. And he plays for the Hornets? Yep. And his name is Brandon Miller. Now, Brandon Miller, I saw some things last year, bro. His skill set is insane. That Paul George comparison is looking pretty okay. Low key, rookie Brandon Miller was doing a lot more than rookie Paul George. Of course, Paul George was not getting any play, but Brandon Miller is getting play. So of course he has the advantage. But I'm very happy to say that today this video is going to be on a thing that I'm now going to be calling. I'm going to put a playlist out and it's going to be called Glazing Brandon Miller. Yep, this whole series is just gonna be me glazing Brandon Miller, and it's never gonna stop. It'll stop when I die, but until the day I die, I'm gonna be glazing this man. Well, until he retires. Until he retires, I'm gonna glaze him and glaze him and glaze him. Yeah, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. So deal with it. Now, where was I? I was doing something in Google Gemini because Brandon Miller doesn't have an official nickname. And I think that's poor. Now that he's the star of the Charlotte Hornets, he needs a nickname. So I went, no spoilers. I went into AI and I used my due diligence to create some freaking nicknames for Brandon Miller. And these nicknames I came up myself. Some of them, looking back on them, I don't know why I put some of these nicknames on this list. But this is the list, the original list of all the nicknames that I made. Okay. King Cobra. The Black Cobra. The Blue Mamba. Brandon Thriller Miller. Thriller Brandon Miller. Thriller Miller. The Purple Mamba. Miller Time. The Silk Huntsman. The Silk Architect. The Queen City Mamba. B Millie. B Mill. Silky, Smooth, and Lethal. Yes, that is one nickname. Silky, Smooth, and Lethal. Because that is what he is. Okay. Came up with that one myself. The Crown Jewel. The Savior. Because he is the Savior. Okay. PG-13 2.0. I think you can guess why I put that there. I came up with that one myself. Because he plays like Paul George. And don't you say he doesn't. Because he does. So if you say he doesn't, you're lying. And then the last couple were kind of bad. BM, like for Brandon Miller. Terrible. BM24. Because I wanted it to be like similar to PG-13. So it's BM24. And then this one, Starfire. I thought this was fire. Because my thought process was like, he's a star. And he be catching fire. But then But AI did not agree. And these are the nicknames that AI have chose.
Here are the 10 best nicknames from the list, selected for how perfectly they capture his lethal mentality, smooth physical profile, and undeniable importance to the franchise. Thriller Miller, the undisputed fan-favorite moniker that perfectly captures his highlight reel ability. The Queen City Mamba channels that cold-blooded, game-winning mentality of an all-time great, tailored directly to Charlotte's culture. The Silk Huntsman captures his fluid 6 feet 8 inches frame and the methodical way he picks apart defenses. PG-13 2.0. The foundational blueprint of his two-way game and high-release jumper. The Crown Jewel cements his status as the absolute centerpiece of the team's new era. B. Millie, the clean, everyday shorthand that fans naturally use on the message boards. The Purple Mamba, another elite spin on the fearless assassin mentality, repping the team's colors. Miller Time, a timeless basketball classic for when he takes over a game in the fourth quarter. King Cobra keeps that same venomous, striking energy for a lethal perimeter closer. Silky, smooth, and lethal. The exact scouting report of what makes his offensive game so impossible to guard.
Yeah, bro. But he be moving like Paul George. He be moving like that, like Indiana George. You know Indiana George? Like 2013, like Miami Heat, Eastern Conference Finals, hitting 360 windmills on LeBron James. Next. And these are the 5 options. These are 10 options that are left. King Cobra, Thriller Miller, the Purple Mamba, Miller Time, the Silk Huntsman, the Queen City Mamba, B. Millie, Silky, Smooth, and Lethal, because that is what he is, the Crown Jewel, and PG-13 2.0, because that is what he is. Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you right now, PG-13. Yeah, it had to go. Yeah, the AI did not like that nickname. Okay. Yeah.
Here are the top 5 choices, narrowing the list down to the absolute best fits for a franchise cornerstone with a lethal scoring mentality. The Queen City Mamba. This is the ultimate crossover. It channels the legendary, cold-blooded mentality of an all-time great while planting the flag directly in Charlotte. It perfectly captures that fearless, game-on-the-line identity. The Purple Mamba, another elite spin on the assassin mentality. It seamlessly blends the iconic Hornets colors with the killer instinct needed to close out games in the fourth quarter. King Cobra. It keeps the venomous, striking energy of the Mamba theme, but gives Miller his own distinct, apex predator identity as a perimeter closer. The Crown Jewel, a high-status moniker that plays perfectly on the Queen City heritage. It stamps him undeniably as the most valuable piece on the roster and the foundation for the team's future. Thriller Miller. You can't leave off the classic. It remains the undeniable fan favorite, perfectly capturing the electrifying highlight reel energy he brings to the floor every night.
Okay. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. That we got the final 5. You said choose 3. These are the final 5. King Cobra, Thriller Miller, the Purple Mamba, the Queen City Mamba, and the Crown Jewel. Now, I knew that the Crown Jewel was about to get up and out of here. But low-key, I thought the Purple Mamba was going to get up and out of here. But I was wrong. Now, look.
Here are the top 3 choices to give him that original, signature identity. The Queen City Mamba. This is the ultimate tribute to the GOAT, taking Kobe Bean Bryant's cold-blooded, game-winning instinct and planting it right in Charlotte, perfectly captures Miller's fearless approach when the game is on the line. The Purple Mamba, another incredible nod to the Black Mamba. It seamlessly blends the team's colors with that legendary assassin mentality needed to close out games in the fourth quarter. King Cobra. It keeps that same venomous, striking energy, but gives Miller his own distinct apex predator identity as a lethal perimeter closer.
I thought, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I put one left. There was three left. King Cobra, the Purple Mamba, and the Queen City Mamba. I wholeheartedly thought they were gonna choose King Cobra. But I was wrong. One choice left. What you think?
The Queen City Mamba. I am locking this one in.
The Queen
It perfectly bridges the
City
gap between the
Mamba.
ultimate basketball GOAT, Kobe Bean Bryant, and the heart of the Charlotte Hornets. Taking that legendary, cold-blooded Black Mamba mentality and planting it right in Charlotte gives Miller a signature identity that honors basketball history while cementing him as the undeniable, game-closing cornerstone of the Queen City.
Yo, bro. What you think? And of course, me, I was super hyped. Queen City. Mamba. I live in Charlotte. I live in the Queen City. And my favorite basketball player of all time is the Black Mamba. And low-key, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's been a while. I used to like LaMelo Ball until I saw him play. Brandon Miller might be my favorite player in the NBA. He is one of the most underrated players. He don't get enough love. Especially for what he be doing for the Hornets. He don't get enough love. And it honestly sucks. Why doesn't he get enough love? Also, he was out the first game. Also, 2K update Brandon Miller's face scan. He got a whole like freaking block of facial hair all over his chin. Dude got a goatee now, bro. Fix his face scan. Update that. You making me mad. And of course, me, I was excited because I figured it out. Okay. It's official. Brandon Miller's official nickname is the Queen City Mamba. Man, hearing those announcers say that, bro, that would be so elite. And even if they don't say it, I'll be saying it. Because I'm a real Brandon Miller fan. I was here before any of y'all. I was here when the Hornets were losing. I was crying. I was also a fan of the Lakers, so you could also say I was getting the best and worst of it. But low-key, even the Lakers were giving me some freaking problems. I was hyped when we got Luka Doncic. But then I was kind of mad because I realized that we didn't have a point guard, and I realized now that Anthony Davis was gone, we don't have no center. I was like, oh my God, no! I was mad. And Brandon Miller, I apologize. When the Hornets drafted you number 2 in the NBA draft, I was watching it, and I was expecting to see Scoot Henderson, and then I heard Brandon Miller, and I was like, who? I didn't even know who Brandon Miller was. I heard his name, and I was like, who the heck is this guy? Where's Scoot Henderson? But now looking at your career and looking at his career, I'm sorry. You're better than Scoot. Scoot is a role player. And you were a star. He's a star, not a role player. He's a franchise cornerstone. He's that guy. Okay. And let's hear what the AI had to say to this.
The Queen City Mamba is officially locked in.
The
It is the ultimate
Queen
bridge between the
City
Lakers and the
Mamba.
Hornets. taking the cold-blooded, game-winning mentality of the GOAT, Kobe Bean Bryant, and giving
Kobe.
Charlotte's franchise centerpiece a legendary identity of his own is a brilliant move. Hearing that name echo through the arena after a clutch fourth-quarter step-back is going to sound absolutely incredible on the court.
With 3 seconds on the clock, the Queen City Mamba steps back. He drills it. The Queen City Mamba drills it. The game is OVER. Over. Hey, yo. Elite nickname or what? Do you like this nickname? Comment in the description. We know. Comment. And we're gonna, and don't forget, also don't forget to like and subscribe to JoJo Breezy 3 for more content like this. More Glazing Brandon Miller. Also, don't forget to, and also basketball analysis videos, and also well, no more 2K videos. I can't find it. I think they took it down. 2K20 mobile is no longer up. And low key, I might get an iPhone so I can get move. Okay. I might get an iPhone so I can get the new like 2K27 mobile. So yeah. Also more like 1v1s and 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s, 5v5s. More like working out, getting shots up in the like some gyms, some YMCA's. And also, if you want it, I will record myself working out. Because I'm going to the YMCA tomorrow and there's a gym in there. Now, I will record myself exercising. And don't you bully me in the comments talking about your form is terrible. You're so weak. You're struggling on that. Nigga, I'm 123 pounds. I'm not that big. Technically, since my last school year, I have gained a total of 10 pounds. So I'm way bigger than I was before. So it's low key, it's not noticeable. It's not noticeable. But it's true. But don't forget to like and subscribe to JoJo Breezy 3. JoJo Breezy out.